In this video, we're going to learn how to create lists or upload lists. In the system, you'll have two options. You can either use the system itself and create lists to whatever you need, or you can upload your own list. The first thing we're going to do is do a system list. So right now at the top of the page, this is assuming you're logged in. Um, Also, the birthday right here shows you that I'm logged in as a GA. If you're an FA, you will actually not see that. That'll be skipped. Anyway, so let's pretend that we just want to create a list of everything and be real simple about it. So what we would do is we'll leave the birthday alone, just leave it at select. The age selection, the language selection, and the membership status. If you leave all of these as blank, it'll assume that you mean everything. Or if you put something in there or make selections, it'll specifically narrow down to that specification. Down here you also have a button to check all or uncheck all. It's pretty handy when you have, as you can see, a lot of boxes to check if you want to check them all. So we'll check them all. Um, what what the system allows you to do here is, now that we have everything checked and we're looking to do everything, so these are all blank, they're all let go, so we get everything, we can actually hit this select button. That's going to comb through the million names, and it's actually going to show you how many members were selected with that type of select. So as you can see, we have a total available to us of 10,558. With that selection criteria that we selected, it would actually select 10,558. So we do know, in fact, that if we come down here, check them all, it'll actually select every member available to us. Now you are required to give it a name and the amount of names to use as a total. So we'll call this a test list. And down here, you're going to put in, if you would like them all, 10,558, 10,558. And we're going to actually add the list to the system. So it's going to do the same poll, but actually add the list to the system and make it available to us. So if we look down here, it's current system lists. We can see that our first list name, test list as we called it, and it has a total of 10,558 names. It gets used 10,558 names, and it actually tells you the price per each. So it'd be 19 cents a piece. Now, at this point, if you were to do mailings and whatnot, you can actually download the list so you have a list of the information for the people that you are going to be sending out cards for. Or in fact, you can, if you say, that's not quite right, that's too many names and I want to narrow it down, you can also have the ability to delete it. The system allows you to upload lists as well, which we'll get to in a second, but also you can add as many system lists as you'd like and use them as you wish. So that would be it for this one. And then basically when you do an upload of the list, which is next, we verify that all of the lists are formatted properly to ensure that when you upload the list, your list that's being uploaded is in the correct format, so there's no problem for you down the road when you're using them. So for example, you're going to come over here, you can click upload list. Now this is telling you the format in which you should have the list formatted. So these represent the column headers that you guys get from the Knights of Columbus system. So when you guys are exporting from your system, make sure that the columns are in this format: the first name, last name, address, city, state, and zip. Everything else will be taken care of, and you'd want to create a list name. So you would type in whatever you want to call it so you can understand what it is. You can also edit that later. So if you have something that's too similar and you want to change it, that's fine. You can go ahead and change it there. You also have the ability to use CSV, Excel files, or the newer XLSX files as the files you can upload to us. Basically, all you're going to do is you're going to choose the file, you're going to send, put the name in, and you're going to put send now. And then we're notified that the list is there. We'll verify it and we'll update it into your system. You'll then, in fact, get an email saying the system is finished, the upload is done, and the list is then available for you to use. So then you would go back in and then you would use the list as you normally would. And that's pretty much it. It would, after you create your lists and they're there, you can see that there's a test one right here, and you can view the list. You can edit the list info, like I had said. You can change the name of that. You can delete the list, of course, and if you're maintaining the list through the site, you can actually download a latest copy of the list. So if you're adding names to the list through here, you can go ahead and download it so you have all the current information, or if you lose the list or what have you, it is available for you to download here. Now, if you go into view the list, as you can see up at the top here, you can add a member to this list. This is what I was saying with the ability to maintain the list here. You can go ahead and add a member to this list. So as you're going through here, say, okay, I want to add somebody else. You fill in the information here, hit add, and then it'll populate the name back into it. So that's pretty much it on the lists, and there'll be more videos coming forward.